Hey there viewers, it's Charlie. I'm back again with another Transformers review. And today's review is going to be on Legacy Evolution Toxitron Collection Sideswipe. Now, if the colors look different, like if they look slightly better or worse, I don't know yet, but if the colors look different, then I'm recording on my old phone because the phone I was using for a few months was one of those flip phones, and the hinge was starting to get some dead pixels. And yeah, that got really distracting, so I've decided to go back to my old phone. So if the colors look different, like not as bright or vibrant or whatever, I'm not sure yet, then yeah, I've gone back to using my old phone. But well, for Sideswipe here, not really much to start off with, apart from, of course, this is based on a never released deco for G2. So let's just move on to the box. So of course we've got the standard garish colors of the Toxitron collection style of the legacy packaging. So here we've got a picture of Sideswipe. Of course, G2 Universe Sideswipe. The side, we've got a picture of him in robot mode. Got a close-up of his face, if I can speak. And his face seems to be coloured, which, well, if you look at the figure, that's actually not accurate, but well, we'll get there in robot mode. Got the side, and of course we've got one half of the Evolution mural, which I am going to miss, like, having teasers of some of the figures, but oh well. The back, got him in both modes. And, well, that's pretty much it for the box. And for the figure itself, well, of course, we got the standard Kingdom / Siege Countach mold. In this case, it's the Kingdom Earth mode version. And, well, of course, as I said, what with this being the Toxitron collection, this is based on an unreleased deco for Sideswipe. I don't know, like a year 2, hypothetically, if this happened. He would have been released in this cool yellow sunset deco, maybe. I mean, it's definitely a really nice looking deco, but honestly, it kind of just reminds me more of Tiger Track or Sunstreaker than it does Sideswipe, but well, it was the 90s, and as I said in my Mirage review, they literally did Onslaught in this yellow color scheme, so anything was possible. So, looking at the details, well, we've got this nice sunset deco right here, kind of synth-wavy. Also got this on the side doors. The back actually goes from this nice yellow to some nice teal, which I think is a really nice detail. Back, of course, we've got the Countach tail lights, which is a really nice detail that this mod normally has. Of course, with this being the Kingdom version, we've got the more, I guess, well, it's the window is not the Siege version. That's what I'm trying to say. It's an actual windshield and not just a weird space dome that the Siege version has. It's got actual windows, it's got an actual windshield. Although, yeah, you can see through it, so you can see the head right there. We've got a port right there for some weapons. And we will take a look at the accessories later. But of course, underneath, you can pretty much just see how he transforms, because, come on, this mold's been used, like, what, how many times now? Because, of course, we've got Siege and Kingdom Sideswipe, we've got Siege and Kingdom Red Alert, we've got Clampdown, we've got Tiger Track deep cover, 2 versions of deep cover. We've got Shattered Glass Sideswipe, who might be redecorated into Wheeljack, maybe. We've got this guy, we've got Gigawatt. So, yeah, this mod's definitely been used many times, but I don't think this has been showing signs of degradation, which is really good. So, yeah. Now, for accessories, of course, we've got the standard accessories for this mold. So we've got the missile launcher and the gun. And of course, we've got the holder for the light bar. This was a red alert, but of course, we don't have that. So we can instead just plug this into here. I guess, maybe. I guess not. Well, of course, we can just plug the gun right on top. And for the missile launcher, well, it can just plug right on to the side. So now he's all armed up and ready to shoot at someone. I don't. I just nearly choked there, but I don't know. Just like picture Toxitron right here or someone. But well, of course, these guns are blast effect compatible. So we just put one right on the gun. And for the missile launcher, well, I feel this is actually my first complaint with the figure, because, well, you see how easy this missile comes off? Like, that's not a 5mm peg, that's like, what, 3mm? So if we just move this off to the side, like, try to get this in. For one, it's actually kind of tricky, but, you know, like, I don't have to apply that much force for the missile to come off, which, that is really, really annoying. This also applies to the Shattered Glass version, which I have. So, yeah, like, man, that's just really annoying. But still, we can make this look like it's firing. So if you just plug in the blast effect right here. And in fact, we can't even do that because it's not 5mm. So, once again, major, like, this is a major L on Hasbro's part. So this can't even function as a missile launcher with the blast effect. So, yeah. At least Mirage could do that, but, And in fact, the Siege version can actually do that because, well, if I bring in the Siege version, you see, it's actually 5mm. So if I wanted to, I could plug this into the blast effect, plug this in, and now, see, it's firing. So that's one version that and that's one thing that the Siege version does better. So, yeah. Definitely my first complaint with this figure. Well, let's just move on to the comparison. And for my comparison, let's use the, I guess the, if I can speak, the released deco of G2 Sideswipe. Of course, that being the inverted colors Sideswipe. Of course, we've got the Sideswipe from the 2-pack with Slam Dance. So we can see how these two look. And, well, I feel like this could have worked. Maybe not a Sideswipe, but maybe a Sunstreaker or Tiger Track. I don't know. I mean, of course, like, they were going to release Mirage in freaking watermelon colors as well, so. Again, we can see that this is the ADF version, this is the Cybertronian version, so you can see that the car modes do look a bit different. Like, the windshield is a freaking dome, this is an actual windshield with roof and windows, so yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much both G2 Sideswipes together. And that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Aside from the iffy missile launcher, I quite like this. I really like the sunset style deco. And overall, like, this mod just has a really nice vehicle mode. So let's move on to the transformation, which I'm pretty sure you know how this goes by now. So to start off, we're just going to open up these panels underneath. Open up these doors. Flip around the entire back of the vehicle. Just move the knees so it flips the feet out, and then just move them down manually. Close up the panels, and then straighten the legs out. Rotate the waist around. Split the legs. Butterfly the arms out. Just T-pose the arms out so you can flip the doors all the way in. Straight out the shoulders. Well, straighten out the elbows. Get the hands out. Move the shoulders down. Move up this piece. And then move down the front of the car to form its chest. And here we have Sideswipe in robot mode. And that is just a really simple transformation. Like, you could do that in 10 seconds. You could do that. You could do the transformation with your eyes shut. Like, that is just so simple. Like, this is a really good fidget transformation if you're bored, I feel. It's not like Universe Sideswipe, for example. You have to, like, fidget with the legs, fidget with the windshield turning around. No, this is really simple, and I just love it for that. And the resulting robot mode, I feel, replicates the, I guess, prototype version of this deco, as well as the artwork, really well. So we just have a 360, because of course we all know how Sideswipe is meant to look. So we've got this on the back. So yeah, and it replicates the prototype that well. They don't even paint the face. It's entirely blue. And that is intentional because, of course, the prototype figure didn't have a painted face either. So that is just attention to detail, which the box artwork doesn't even replicate, because they actually do paint his face silver in that, which does look cool, but I kind of wish that they kept it blue like the actual figure. But hey, they also used Siege Mirage for his artwork, so eh. And of course, for his accessories, we can just give him his gun here. And for the missile launcher, well, of course, we've got the two slots up here. So those can just peg into there. If it's not going to shoot out like a... There we go. So now he's all armed up and ready. And of course, as shown in vehicle mode, the gun can take blast effects. And the actual missile can take blast effects as well. So if you don't want it to be a gun, well, if you don't want it to be a missile launcher, then, well, you can take blast effects. So there you go. If it's not falling out from you accidentally pressing it the wrong way. And go figure, it comes off when I take off the blast effect. And of course, we do have ports in the feet for, I guess, whatever. So if you have like anything that's 5mm, just lying around, like I don't know, if you have weaponizers, fossilizers, or hell, this guy would probably go well with Shard if you're watching this in the future when Wave 2 is out of United. But of course, this can't take blast effects if you want him to have like rocket feet, even though of course he's normally meant to have a rocket pack that Prime stole from him. So yeah. And while the sunset detailing actually does stay right here on the, just right smack dab on the chest, which I think just looks really nice. And even gains a G2 insignia right on the shoulder. So, yeah. And while putting him with the, I guess, actual G2 sideswiping, though, I don't think it's meant to be such. I think, if anything, I think this is meant to be like the clone sideswipe from IDW, but come on. I'm saying that this is G2 sideswipe. These two actually do look quite good together. So, yeah. Now, of course, he doesn't have the nub on the chest, because, well, the entire chest is retooled, but he does have one on the shoulder here. So, can I get... So, he can get shot right in the shoulder, if you want that. Thankfully, he's not bronze, so he can survive that. I freaking love that joke. But, yeah, if you want him to get shot in the shoulder, then he can. But that's really the only blast port, and it's a whole different from Siege. So, yeah. I feel like the only thing to go over now is the articulations, so... Just removing the accessories, because, of course, we have this bit that gets in the way of his head if you leave it on, so the head's on a ball joint, so it can look up, it can look around. The arms can move. He can T-pose. He's got elbows. Got a bicep rotation. The hands can go in. Waist swivel. Oh, well, it's more like a crotch swivel, but he can kick forward. He can kick back. He's got knees, and he's one of the ones where, well, how to explain this? On some versions of like the Siege and Kingdom mold, if you move the knee, then well, this doesn't move with it. But so yeah, it's a bit weird because I think it's meant to be displayed like this, but then if I move the knee, it doesn't really move. But well, I'm happy to say that this is one of the ones. Well, like, even if I move the knee, this moves with it. So, yeah. But yeah, the knee can move. Got a swivel right up there. You can do the splits. And, of course, ankle pivot. So, yeah. And And of course, if I just attach this, unfortunately, with this port here, it does sort of limit the head articulation, but oh well. But well, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. So complaints, well, really the only one I can think of is the missile. It comes off too easily. And seeing how this is not a 5mm port, you can't really hold it that well, so it can't really be a sword weapon either. Like, if this was at least 5mm, then I could look past it, but seeing how it's not, so its only purpose is to stay in here and look like a missile launcher. But even then, it's really, like, in fact, it's too easy to knock it out of the, see, I can't even speak, but it's too easy to knock it out of the launcher and have it fly somewhere and potentially lose it. You might potentially lose it with how fiddly it is, because, like, I tried to get the thing out, and you see, I just tried to pull I just tried to take the launcher off, and the missile goes flying, never to be seen again. I know, like, that was me doing it intentionally there, but still, if you do it accidentally, then, well, you have the potential to lose the missile, so just be careful. But, well, that's more I complaint with an accessory. For the actual figure, I can't really think of any complaints. I mean, I could complain about how many redecors and retools we're getting, but yeah, I'm not gonna be that guy. So for the actual mold, I don't think there's any complaints I can think of, because I think this is just really good. For this deco, in fact, I can't even think of any for this deco, because, well, the unpainted face is actually intentional. It's meant to reference the prototype figure, so, yeah. So, let's just leave it off at, do I recommend this deco? If you're a fan of the Toxitron collection like I am, then yeah, absolutely, because I just love freaking Sunset's Sideswipe. This just looks really cool. Or if you want, this could be G2 Universe Tiger Track. So, yeah. And plus, I just think that this is a really fun mold. It's easy to transform. It transforms in like 5 to 10 seconds. So, yeah, this is a really great figure. So, yeah. This has been my review on Toxitron Collection Sideswipe. And this is Charlie Young, signing off.